Dr. Farhad Saba, Professor of Educational Technology at San Diego State University and the moderator of today's program. Recent projections and future studies point to an imminent resurgence of the information technology industry and the takeoff of e-commerce technologies in the United States and other regions of the world in coming years. Many leading organizations have invested heavily in e-technology hardware, software, connectivity, and information knowledge contents. But new generation speech recognition systems, smart computers, virtual environments, and robots, among other advances, will now be behind the economic maturing of the Internet and IT systems. Furthermore, human communication protocols at the individual and organizational levels will also change and evolve, becoming essential also for increased networked collaboration, productivity, and performance. This exciting video conference will review some of the growing e-technology developments and applications, including broadband, B2B, e-learning, health and government services, and will discuss the challenges and required competencies for interactive human communication that organizations must recognize to become more productive and globally competitive. The experienced invited speakers will explain how the convergence of more robust and user-friendly e-technologies with a new mentality and professional competence for virtual settings will be the key for future productivity, growth in education and government, as well as other organizations. In a module titled Network Collaboration and Value for Enhanced Productivity, Dr. Lawrence Rhyne will review the development of computer industry and emergence of new developments such as the open source movement that is fueling the current resurgence of the use of information technology and the creation of the digital world. By identifying and explaining 7 qualities of this digital world, Dr. Rhyne will illustrate how it is creating and adding value to services and products offered by governments, educational institutions, business, and industry. In another module titled E-Technology and World-Class Performance, Dr. Peter Andersen will explain the growth and development of wireless technologies in Latin America and other regions of the world, and illustrate how third-generation wireless phones and laptop computers are supporting the growth of e-commerce in Latin America and throughout the world. Dr. Lawrence C. Rhyne is Associate Professor of Management at San Diego State University. He teaches Strategic Management of Technology and Innovation, Seminar in International Strategic Management, and International Business Strategy and Integration in the undergraduate, graduate, and executive MBA programs. Dr. Rhyne research interests center on effective strategies for companies in high technology and emerging industries in a global context. He received his PhD from Northwestern University with a major in policy and environment. He also holds an MBA in finance and a BS in business administration, cum laude from the University of Missouri. Dr. Peter Andersen is Professor of Communication at San Diego State University. He has authored over 150 chapters research papers and journal articles, as well as 5 books. He has received recognition as one of the 100 most published scholars in the field of the history of communication. His 4 most recent books are the Handbook of Communication and Emotion, published in 1998, Nonverbal Communication, Forms and Functions, 1999, Close Encounters, Communicating in Relationships, 2001, and The Complete Idiot's Guide to Body Language in 2004. Dr. Andersen has served as the president of Western Communication Association, editor of the Western Journal of Communication, and director of research for the Japan-U.S. Telecommunications Research Institute. He presently is chairperson of the Regional Network on Homeland Security for the San Diego Metropolitan Region. Dr. Andersen is also lead co-investigator of several public health communication research and development projects, as well as consultant to various organizations ranging from broadcasting to ski resorts and Fortune 500 companies. Thank you and welcome to today's program.
Thank you, Fred.
Let me begin with a question.
Sure.
We have seen a cycle in boom and bust in information technology. Are we in the midst of another cycle of boom in information technology? And if we are seeing a growth in the field, is it going to be a long-standing growth, or is it just a passing fad?
Fred, there will always be shakeouts in the information technology industry, and around the turn of the century, that's what we saw. We saw a lot of dot-com companies and e-commerce companies and such go bust. But over the long term, we've had a fairly linear rise in the development of technology and its application, and I think we're going to continue to see that in the future. I'm sure there'll be some more shakeouts down the way, but all in all, our world is becoming more technologically sophisticated all the time.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for your insightful response. Let's now present the module titled Network Collaboration and Value for Enhanced Productivity.